Globe has descended for the World Music Awards, and ET's Leanza Cornett is there for the coronation.
The U.S. Whitney Houston, who wasn't bothered by her upcoming royal performance.
Yeah, I've done it before, though.
All this for the 1994. At one point, there was some unexpected excitement backstage when a last-minute change took place.
Negative, not yet.
We got it.
We're going this side. We're changing this side. I've got her.
Despite the need to hustle for this cue, Whitney Houston was the big winner last night as she took home 5 awards, including the world's best-selling artist of the year. At the end of the night, the roof of the theater was open for this finale. Wow. After all that music and all those stars, the biggest fireworks show in the history of Monte Carlo. At the 1994 World Music Awards, I'm Leanza Cornett, Entertainment Tonight.
Thanks, Leanza. The 1994 World Music Awards show will be seen on television in 80 countries. The American broadcast is set for May 31st on
about
ABC.
Whitney Houston's troubled marriage. What was supposed to be a romantic week in Monte Carlo turned out to be one lonely visit with Whitney singing solo. This was Whitney Houston last week in Monte Carlo, basking in the international spotlight and racking up more awards. It should have been a shining moment in her stellar career, so why does Whitney look so sad? Well, she's got good reason, because her husband Bobby was nowhere to be found.
One person even said there's trouble in paradise.
That's right, Whitney's bad boy husband had blown off his loving wife, leaving Whitney to carry on without her man.
Within a few days before the show, he backed out. And his name was still on the posters, but he backed out. So her mom ended up presenting her with the award.
At the last minute, Bobby flaked on his bride, and it left Whitney singing the blues. In fact, during the taping of her signature song, it seemed like Whitney could barely hold back the tears.
Singing is something that comes very naturally to me, comes from my heart.
Bobby Brown's name never came up in the press room when she was speaking, about her career, the awards, even her baby.
The next day, while other celebrity couples like Claudia and David and Patrick and Lisa were having the time of their lives, poor Whitney was holed up in her hotel.
You'd see these people out and about, walking through Monte Carlo, shopping, eating, those types of things. But Whitney stayed in her hotel most of the time. It's a case of where her mind was elsewhere, thousands of miles away somewhere. I mean, she just wasn't there.
Back in L.A., some are placing bets that the marriage won't make it, and that the unlikely pairing of street-smart Bobby and the Lady Whitney is cracking up.
I think of them as the Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton of the 90s. Like Elizabeth Taylor, Whitney Houston is sort of a victimized, glamorous star who wants the best for her man and will hang in there till the end of time.
In fact, the couple came to near blows recently after the Soul Train Music Awards. A hotel showdown between the two even involved Whitney's best friend, Robin Crawford.
Bobby tried to take Whitney and Robin Crawford on at the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills a couple of weeks ago, and he was extremely unsuccessful. I mean, these two girls know how to, pack a punch.
And the very private Whitney is said to be embarrassed by Bobby's very public displays.
This is the kind of behavior that embarrasses Whitney publicly. And this has happened so many times in the past. She does not want to become the Roseanne Arnold of the music industry.
But in a town where people sometimes make up and break up 3 times between lunch and dinner, it's hard to predict the future of this high-profile pair.
I predict that we'll see Whitney Houston on the cover of Ladies' Home Journal in about a year talking about how she survived her terrible marriage, posing with her kid, saying that this is what I got out of it and it was worth every moment of it.